since I no longer want to bore you with 14 more parts of the same looking dungeons again, I'm gonna tell you some tips I use to make this beginner's RPG a little bit more easier. First and foremost, recycle your weapons. All weapons can be disassembled and you'll get a good chunk out of all the weapons that you do assemble back, around 80%. Also, you'll get all the ore that is required to build the elemental variation of each weapon. And so, which it kind of makes anywhere where you can outright buy minerals pretty much useless. Speaking of which, almost never buy from item shops. 90% of the items found there are dead weight and don't give enough points in the forge to make it worth it. The only things you really need from there are armor and potions. Since you get the best armor, which I think you can even find in the last stage of the dungeon, but you're better off just getting it early on just so you're not taking so much damage. And potions can also be found, but they're not as frequent, so considering all this, let's just jump into the bosses. Since I already fought the first couple of bosses for you, let's move on to the next one. Yasha Spider. This is pretty much a war of attrition. His attacks are very easy to block, and I have no idea why I used Aqua Tornado during the recording, because I found out apparently you can just use sword and just fend them off from here. And it was because this was pretty much first run, and I didn't realize, oh shit, I can actually, use my sword on this son of a gun and absolutely outright demolish him. Round 2 of the Craft Night tournament. This guy, Razzie, he's a bit of a pain, but you can do a significant amount of damage if you used up all your Aqua Tornadoes. Plus, it makes the fight a fair bit easier if you do so. Every once in a while, he'll summon his beast to use an electric shock on you, which is pretty much unblockable. Well, actually, to be quite frank, it breaks your guard and does serious damage. This guy is quick, he's fast, and he's an absolute pain to fight. More likely than not, if you don't have the maxed out fist, you'll end up 1, dying, or 2, you'll end up breaking his weapon. Then just keep fighting, keep the aggro on him, and eventually you will defeat him. Trust me on this. I might not be doing that well on my second crack at him, but at this point I can pretty much pin him against the wall and do serious amounts of damage to him, which I should just did in the first place. But managed to get a lucky jump off me. I mistimed my attack, which made this fight a lot harder than it should have been. round 3 of the Craft Night tournament pits you against, well, just one boss, but they're considered twins, Ariel and Mero. The chick's got a drill weapon, which means it doesn't have too much range, so as long as you block the one jump attack and just pin him against the corner, you should have no problem whatsoever against this chick. But there's the occasion where she will use the drill charge move, but pretty much if you're within range striking her and not within range of her drill buster or whatever you want to call it, it should be an easy fight. Soon after that, you'll be going on a ship to a town you've already been to fight the giant serpent. This guy is an absolute pushover. You can use your sword to pretty much slash away at him the entire time. Sure, you can use other moves to defend against some of his attacks, but you can pretty much hack away the entire fight. Just keep swinging your sword, block away, does a spinning spiral, and trust me, I've tried using spear against him. It's not the most effective thing in the world. It also does this kind of dive bomb, but you know, he's not that big of trouble. If at any point any of your weapons are about to break, switch to another one that has either longer range or does more damage, and you should be no problem. Also, when you first step after you fight the giant serpent, where you do not go through the first cavern that you see. You may think, oh, I'll just sneak around the guards from here. Not happening. You have to go around another way, so you can go through another dungeon, just so that you can actually get enough levels so you can actually fight this guy. Even if you have the best sword, this guy's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt. His two targets where you can attack him are his little eyeballs or antenna things. This guy, even after you blow up to about where you're supposed to be, is a royal pain in the butt, just because he does a buttload damage and his attacks cover about half the frickin' screen. Just fight out this war of attrition and you should win. Now, in the dungeon that originally you're supposed to go into, you'll fight a giant serpent again. The only difference is that his color is black. Deal with him much the same way you dealt with the first time you fought with this son of a gun, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just heal when you have to, hack away with your sword, and everything should be just fine. Soon after, you'll eventually go into a fire dungeon to meet this absolute freaking cunt that you're gonna have to fight multiple times. Urexa. She is a pain because she has ridiculous range. She's quick on her feet. Plus, you can't pin her into a core raper. But all of her moves can be blocked. But if you stand there and guard for too long, she'll bust out her summoned creature and unleash a giant ass tornado on you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This chick is a pain. But if you have enough potions on you, you should have more than enough HP to defeat her. Just win out this war of attrition. If you want to break her weapon, go ahead. But it's very much easier to just have her HP drop to 0. And also, healing spell is also worth a fair bit more than 9% of the potions in the game. Just learned that just now. Break that tornado, a lot of damage.